What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Danny, aka Puerto Rican Face Mendoza, in the building, doing a video. Actually, my first video on Magic. Driving to work, doing an on-the-move video, and just kind of realized that I might be late today, but it's cool. Had a late start, woke up kind of late, not really, but just slow start this morning. And the reason why I'm doing my first Magic video is because I just want to talk about like what's going on in the current standard right now. I do like a lot of things about it, and I'm excited about this game, and I just think that it's awesome, One of the things that really stand out for me, I want to talk about how many options and how many decks you get to play. There's so many different decks that need to be built, that are basically being built, and probably still need to be built. But there's so many decks, and there's red green aggro, there's green white devotion, there's Sultai control, there's Sultai reanimator, there's mono red. It's just so much fun. The greatest thing about this game for me is how fair it is right now. I could have not have entered at a better re-enter at a better time. I did play a long time ago, and I only had one goal, one ambition, and I did everything in my power to achieve it. Played for 3 straight months and went to an invitational, or I think it was an invitational, and got top 8 in standard and with Jun, and I was super happy. And this weekend I saw a Jun deck ran by George Fabiano that made me want to play Jun again, because I love Jun, but I can't play it. It was a lot of good things about it, but I don't know. I just don't. There's some things that I didn't like, obviously, and I like the other decks because they like, to me, standard is about winning fast and winning hard, and that's red. I like red green aggro a lot. I also like one of my other favorite decks too is Jeskai tokens. But this game is unique, very dope, and I shied away from it from a long time because I don't know, I'm a hater in a way. Wouldn't say like to the 9th degree, but for some reason I don't like trying new things. I don't know if that's a hater or just someone who just doesn't like to try new things. But I cannot stand. I don't know. I won't watch a certain genre of movies because I guess one time I was done in by it, and it was just, I saw a really bad movie and I just X'd out all. I almost said axed because I'm from New York. I almost X'd out all those movie types because of it. So, maybe I gotta open up my horizons, or should I say broaden them, and definitely just get to the point where, okay, I gotta give everything a chance. For me, moving forward, the goal to playing Magic is to try to be one of the best in the area. And that's going to be really hard because there's a lot of good players, but I'm setting my mind to it, and I practice every week with teammates and try my hardest to go to locals and play. I'm playing them if I can. A lot of the times, the family comes up and or the wife pulls the wife card. There's not much I can do about that. I have lots of liberty, I guess, but probably more than most men. But I in order to keep the marriage sane, I try not to take advantage of it. I'm very compromising in all aspects. It wasn't like that a long time ago. I learned how to be that way, and I guess you can do that in your game, in your game involvement. Like, for you to evolve, for example, if you're just a straight up control player and won't build anything else, eventually you have to start playing other things just to give you a different aspect of the game, and also to give you the opportunity to tell yourself, okay, I'm not just a one-dimensional player, because being one-dimensional in everything in life in general can be bad, unless you're like just really good at it. Then that's different. I guess if you're I guess if you're versed in one area, you might as well just keep doing it if you're super sick at it. But eventually, I think that puts you in a bad position. So, I guess we hashed on what do you get out of, for me, what you get out of Magic. So what I would say is that I like the 50-minute rounds. I like the extra 10 minutes. I like how some games can be determined on just one game. I know that sounds crazy. I know in Yu-Gi-Oh! I would have never liked that, but I don't know, for some reason, if it's just one long ass game and that determines the winner, but it was freaking an awesome game, I don't know, I enjoy stuff like that. It's weird. This game, the other thing that I wanted to emphasize on, and probably try to move on from the first topic, is the simple fact that there's so many events in our area. It's ridiculous. This weekend is Idaho. There's an event in Idaho, and it's called, I guess, States. I guess it's like a regional. I'm not really sure. I didn't really look into it, but there's an event called States, and I think I might go. I am waiting for one more Thunder Break region, which my teammate already has. So I might play Red Green Aggro, but I did want to play Jeskai tokens, but I don't have any really good practice, because the person I practice against, he plays mono red, so you don't really with that deck. Once you get past all their stuff and you stabilize, the game's over. So your opponent might as well scoop. There's no learning the late game, no mid game kind of. So there's just no point in practicing against someone like that. But he has the most time available to him, and I guess I could let him use the other decks. But the only thing is that it would take him forever to learn this stuff, because he's one-dimensional. So shout out to my boy Shiggs. But there's also the weekend after that, there's a PPTQ at the Gamers Haven, and then there's another and then the day after there's a Star City, and I think it's an invitational or just an IQ. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think they're the same thing. I'm not sure, but it's crazy. 3 events in 3 weeks. I mean, in 2 or 3 weeks. For me, that's the only thing that Yu-Gi-Oh! One of the few things that Yu-Gi-Oh! Lacks. And I'm not gonna diss Yugs, because I like that game for a long time, and I don't want to be a hypocrite. So whatever. But yeah, if we could bring that, if there's not enough shops to care, and that's mainly it. You got one shop that's trying their hardest to make more love for the game, and that was the I guess Uncles was the only one who seriously, no matter what, kept doing Yu-Gi-Oh! Throughout the years. The comic book shop recently started it, and I guess it's because they're a store that's ran by a bigger company. Well, and so is Uncles, but I think that for Uncles, the individual at the stores who runs it, he is the one that more than likely wants to see Yu-Gi-Oh! Actually succeed in the area. But the problem is that there's no prize support, and people, whether or not if they do bad or good, they want some kind of compensation. And in Yugs, there's never gonna be that. I don't think. It's not like the old days when Upper Deck ran it, and Upper Deck gave away a lot of stuff. But at the same time, I don't know how good that is for profits. So, but our area is heavily supported by Magic. There's six tournaments, and two of them on Monday, at Monterey Cafe, and then the other one is at Uncle's. And then on Tuesday, there's the Gamers Haven tournament. On Wednesday, there's the Direct Damage tournament. On Thursday, the Gamers Haven's the only one that I think right now is running like EDH tournaments, which gets like anywhere from 50 to 70 people, which is probably like the higher numbered tournament in all of Spokane. And then Friday, you have you just have it everywhere. Merlin's, Gamers Haven, Direct Damage, Uncle's, they all run tournaments on Friday night. It's Friday Night Magic. You can't take that away. And then on Saturday's the comic book shop, and I think Uncle's runs one downtown. And then last but not least is Sunday. And Sunday, I think it's just like a free for all. I don't know. Like, I really don't know any tournaments on Sunday. Once in a while, there's just like whatever major event is out, and then some people will do drafts, some stores. So, like, I don't know. I'm not saying that the area should just be flooded with tournaments, but come on, that's nice. Like, I'm a dad, and a husband, of course, and I have to be with my family as much as possible because that's my main priority. But it's nice to be able to say, yo, I can't make it to the Monday tourney. I'm going to go to the Tuesday tourney. I can't make it to the Tuesday tourney. I'm going to go to the Wednesday tourney. And then you guys know the rest from there. But it's just nice to have that option. And Yu-Gi-Oh! I didn't have that option. It was just Sunday through Tuesday or something like that. I don't know. And I just couldn't do it no more. So Sunday through Monday. Saturday was an event too, but that fell apart for many reasons that I'll keep to myself, and that's mainly it. Tell you right now is a good time to play Magic. You should definitely consider it if you don't know anything about it. Comment, hit me up on Facebook, message me. And I'll do my best to answer you. Might even be willing to help somebody that I know start. Just teach them whatever as much as I can. It's been a rough time trying to teach Shiggs how to play, but it is what it is. He's a unique individual. So, Magic's great. I love it. I'm going to do more videos on it. This weekend, I'm going to try my best to play at the States. It's going to be hard because I like doing things with my family on Saturday and Sunday. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. If I can get some practice in with my deck, then I'll probably go. But that's where I am with that. So if I do play at States, I'll do a report on it, and I'll do my best to try to top. So that way, hopefully keep the legacy going. Do my thing. So Puerto Rican face Mendoza. In the out the building this time. I'm actually just getting to work now, so I gotta go make that money to keep things in check. So Puerto Rican face Mendoza out the building. Much love. Laters.